trying to put the tweet down. At Dave to the Ross. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh, 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 most tight. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. What? Why are you doing that? Stop it. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Sorry. So he's in the middle of this. Got your shirt in the middle, Dave. Chris.
Hey, dude. What's happening, man?
Nothing much.
How are you?
Good, very good.
What's shaking?
Oh, just
I can't be wearing my mask and singing, but welcome.
Yeah, no.
Hey, everybody. This is my friend Skylar. Skylar. Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
We're on the YouTubes over here, and I'm about to go on the Instagram.
I see, you're doubling up.
Yeah, so I gotta just get a couple of these things crushed, but
Okay, sure.
dude, welcome.
You mind if I just chill in here?
No, hell yeah. So let me just clear off some space.
Got some soggy water here.
Yo, Skylar's one of the dopest.
Hey, Chris is one of the dopest. My goodness.
I'm in a bit of the zone, so I want to
Yeah.
follow the
Sorry.
flow. No, not at all. I'm like psyched that you're here.
Not to ruin the mood.
Got my wires tied. The
Yeah.
tube and Skylar got tied in my mind.
It's got a Da Vinci
Yeah,
heart
dude.
shirt.
So how you
Nailed.
been then?
Very good.
A little bit up, a little bit down.
Down, a little bit up. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Back on the upswing, I think.
Same, dude. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going live over here a ton. It's super fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really completely
Yeah, I've
wild.
been watching you.
Yeah?
Yeah, totally.
Dude, it's super
I love seeing
fun.
it pretty much every day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm working on this remix today for my friend Dave Ross. He's this really cool comedian.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool. I'll play you like the track that he sent me, and then the like I kind of fucked with it a little bit
Yeah.
to add some space for the music, and I think it's going to be extremely, extremely dope.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting collaboration.
Yeah, dude, it's really rad. We've hung out at fun. He's actually played here in Chico a number of times. He's done Maltese for
Yeah.
sure, and I think he's done some other spots. He actually one night when he played, he stayed here.
Yeah. Okay.
So they
I
were on
went to
tour.
lots of shows. I don't know if I saw him or not, but
Yeah, they were on tour. It was
Chico's good for that. I mean, they got a good comedian scene or comedy scene.
yeah, seriously, it's rad. And we were hanging out on here one of the times, and Travis showed up.
Yeah. There you
So
go.
he was like chilling. Yeah. This is my friend Skylar, y'all. We're hanging out doing a remix for Dave Ross's comedy album. So sometimes it'll just be like, me and 10 people, but then on the Instagram it winds up getting like a bunch of views after, which is pretty hella cool.
Very good.
So, yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, it's fun to do. Keep you
It's been
some
intensely
inspiration,
fun.
you know.
And like Lloyd and I were doing the YouTube over here, Instagram over there, and then he went live on his Instagram.
Yeah.
So we had 3 feeds going. Dude, it was gnarly.
It's like they're in the room, but like flies on the wall. For
Exactly.
Real.
Digital flies are just
Digital
the flyest
flies.
people. The flyest flies.
The flies to flies.
I just got to track this final middle. I'm doing some background vocals, some oohs.
Ooh,
And I always track 12 of them. So I do like a 3-part harmony 4 times. So right now I'm on the fourth.
Oh wow.
The 4th take of the middle section, the middle part rather, but I just blew it in the bridge, so I'm gonna go back and retake it. That's just how it goes. You gotta stop and start. Ooh, ooh, We'll have to do snaps. We have to do some group snaps later. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, Neat. So that's done. Now I gotta learn the low part.
How low do you go?
So
Pretty low?
fun, dude. It's like, it's nutty. Nutty how fun it is.
Especially when it's all separate. It's like
Oh god,
totally different than once it's together.
I really love it. Like, I'm a massive fan of multi-tracking.
Yeah. See, I haven't even wrapped my head around that yet.
Dude,
Just do live recordings.
it's so fun.
the next one I'm gonna do that. Live record the guitar and sing,
Yeah.
and then go back in with like a
Yeah, because it's all, like I
keyboard.
do all this stuff basically live, but then you put it all together and it's stuff you could never do all at once.
Yes, exactly.
It's really cool. I feel like it's lame to think it's dumb.
No, yeah, I don't think so at all.
No, but you know, like there's lots of like purists, and they're like, "That wasn't live." Cool.
It's like you will never be able to do that live.
Better this way.
It's like, well, the album is one thing, and the live
Yeah,
performance
exactly.
is another thing.
Exactly.
I think of it. You know?
Exactly. Totally.
And they speak to each other, but
Yeah.
they don't have to be the same.
Ooh, 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 This one's tricky.
Mm.
I love it when it's
Jumping
challenging.
around. Yeah.
Love it. Ooh, 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 I gotta learn the bridge.
Mm. Man, you're really stretching the breath on that one too.
Oh,
You
God,
have to-
it's
you're
gnarly,
like,
man.
Come
Oh, it's
on."
gnarly.
Get there.
It's hell of.
Yeah.
Oh, this, and especially when it's like low, it's harder to, 'cause you have to put out more air for the low stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's cool. So you map it out visually with the
Yeah, so up
tones,
here
and then you
I
match
have
that.
the vocal guide, and that's the 3-part harmony.
Yeah.
So right now I have the top 2 parts muted, and I just have the low part unmuted. So then I'll listen to that and sing along to that while I'm going,
Yeah.
which makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Sure.
So you're like, oh,
really
that's the note
cool.
I'm supposed to hit.
Yeah, yeah. You can sing along with it.
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah, and you can even see it too. Like if you're watching like in time, you'd be like, oh, here's my change or whatever.
A little bit. Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's like following
And you're
music on
clicking
a
it
staff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's super fun. Ooh, ooh. Neat.
There you go.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh,
Very angelic sounding with just that one layer at least. So
Yeah.
curious.
Oh, and I love like giving it a little extra air. So you're like on the back on top of the note.
Mm,
And it's all super ethereal.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a little hum kind of
Yeah.
thing going.
Ooh, 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 ooh. She did. So I'm gonna move this guy to my other ear. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shh, Nikes. Ooh, Got the Hobbit going in the other room.
That's funny.
Whoops. See Daisy. I'm going to make it a major 7 at the end, so I'm going to do an additional 4 of a half step down from this note. It's going to be super, super jazzy.
Yeah, exactly. Get that jazzy.
Yeah.
With that 7.
Rip the you know what at the end.
Nice.
I never know when my daughter's watching, so I have to be kind
There you
of cool
go.
about it.
Yeah. Good.
I'm a regular
person.
person.
I'm a regular person. That's funny.
I'm an average Joe.
Average Joe.
I behave myself. Okay. I feel like we all get down in the future, so
You
know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not too worried about it.
exactly.
We're all chilling. All right. Oh wait, this is later. I'll mute these dudes for a hot second. It's hard to hit the note half step down when you're listening to the note half step up. You're like,
Totally.
brain.
It sounds
My brain hurts
a
now.
little funny, yeah.
Sweet. All right, now we can hear this little part. See if it sounds good or bad. Gotta throw it out, start all over again.
A lot of layers.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness.
This is
So there's
major.
12? Is that what you said?
It's 12 on the main part. Then on the final note, I've got 16.
Yeah.
So it's a
Holy
4-part
smokes.
harmony right on the final chord. But that's
Okay.
just getting hella nerdy.
Nerdy and dirty.
Yeah, dude.
Getting down and
That's my
nerdy.
vibe. Nerdy and dirty. That was my nickname in college.
Did
you know if you knew that?
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
right? Yeah.
Ooh.
Sometimes I'll like try something and then I'll listen back and I'll be like, ah, I blew it. I gotta completely rechart this whole thing. But let's see.
At least it's not on tape.
Oh
It's
God!
expensive.
Oh man! Actually, that's how I learned how to do it, though. Our
Yeah,
first
oh my
4
God.
albums were to tape,
Oh, wow.
so that's how I learned how to do all this shit.
My goodness.
Yeah.
It's pressure.
No, it wasn't at all, because that was all you knew at that time.
Sure.
So you just had to get hella good at playing and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait a second, where's my high part? I do, or one I need to redo at least. Somebody hit a wrong note. Somebody fire that guy. Somebody fire that guy, man. He's not doing his job. So I gotta hunt down the culprit now.
Wonder who it could be.
I know. Ugh. It's right there. That's good. It's that guy. It's this guy. Whoever he is, dude. Cool. Okay. Let me remember this part. Might be this dude. I'm gonna redo this guy. See what happens. Only one way to find out.
Got some strong Beach Boys vibes going.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, it's muted. Hello. Mm-hmm. That'll do.
Nice.
Groovy.
Dude. This is so cool. I can't
It's
believe
fun as
it.
shit, right?
I met her after a year of being single.
Oh, there's Dave.
What?
So that's my friend Dave Ross. He's this super rad comedian. So he has this comedy album he already put out. Actually, he just texted me. Hold on, I'll be right back. He just texted me the name of it. It's called The Only Man Who Has Ever Had Sex. Yeah, so Dave's album, Dave Ross. We're remixing a song for Dave Ross's album. The album is called The Only Man Who Has Ever Had Sex. Super cool. This track turned out is going to be so neat. Woo! Oh, I love that major 7 at the end. That's super dope.
Ooh, yeah.
Add some extra weird EQ on that note. Cut out the low end on that note, and it'll be all super airy and stuff. And cut through a little bit more, make it stand out from the half step that's right above. Let's do more of that. Oh, it's so dope.
I like that a lot.
It's extremely fun. Neato.
You can little lift up.
Yeah, that's really tight. Yeah, so here I'll play you Dave's track in its original form.
Okay.
And then I'll play you what I've done with it so far. Oh, but I should probably unmute the organ.
Ooh, some organ.
Yeah, well, the organ was what I used to write this 3-part harmony thing.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And then I turned it into a clavinet because that sounds a little bit more like the human voice. But but then while I was working on writing it, I was like, man, this organ sounds so cool in here.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna turn it back into an organ.
Nice.
It sounded like Sam Cooke or something.
Okay. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah, I've been playing on my organ a bunch.
Extremely dope. Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like a Wurlitzer 1960.
Give me a break. That's
yeah,
so
and it has
sick.
a little spinning speaker on it.
Oh yeah, it's got the, what do they call those? What are those called? The speakers themselves have a name.
There was Leslie.
Leslie. Leslie.
Leslie, actually.
Is it?
So it's like a Wurlitz Slinger or something like that,
Gosh,
or
dude,
something
that
weird.
is,
It's some kind of weird
that's
name.
Outrageous. I gotta
it
hear
sounds
that.
like a UFO or something. The
Tell me
vibrato
more.
is just like,
Tell me more. Oh, that's so insanely dope.
It just makes tones I've just never heard before.
That is so cool.
And all the different switches on it.
That is really fresh.
And the bass pedals are so rich. It's insane.
That's so cool. It feels so fun to play that stuff.
Yeah, it's like makes me feel really powerful.
Oh hell yeah!
It's so loud, and then it's just the way it vibrates is just so strange. You feel it in your body.
So dope. That is so dope.
Yeah.
Love that feeling. Okay, so here is Dave's. Let's see if I do this right. I'll be able to play you Dave's track. Here's Dave's original track.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional.
Dave
But
Ross.
who's not super emotional? I don't know. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my God, the last girl I dated, I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there a room? It seems big. So we are friends.
Isn't that dope? That's really good. So I was feeling, I got this vibe for kind of like I wanted to make it kind of like feel like a smooth love track.
Yeah. It's like the
Yeah.
dream track or daydream track.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see if I do this right. So right now it just has drums and some synth bass.
Okay.
And these vocals I just laid down. I have no idea like where the state of the mix is because I haven't listened in a minute. But let's see.
So this is all of it?
It should be. Holy mother of glory! That's way too loud though.
Whoa.
So I think I might need to bring the entire thing down.
It's not super emotional.
Here, let me do this. This guy's gotta come way
Right.
up. Oh. This is the wrong. Here we go.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I don't know. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's...
I gotta fuck with the mix a little bit, and I'll get it back in action. Oh, I can mute this now.
Yeah. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there a room? It seems big. So we are friends. I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my God, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there a room? It seems big. So we are friends. I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I don't know. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my God, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
It's gonna be really dope.
Coming together.
Yeah, I'm just
really
gonna
well,
add
dude.
like a whole bunch of shit to it. It's just I just barely started it.
Yeah.
So I did drums, the bass, and the background vocals. Now I'm gonna add like guitar and like shakers and
Ooh,
a whole
okay.
bunch of cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not.
Let's see, maybe I'll bring this guy down. Have a little guitar lick that comes in at the top.
I mean, I guess.
This lasts twice as long.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high, though. Like, oh my God, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even-keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. And I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
Feels cool.
Yeah, dude, I dig it.
Yeah, I really enjoy listening to it.
Yeah, it's really.
I like what he's saying, and then the vibe is really cool.
Yeah, it sets a whole vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high, though. Like, oh my God, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even-keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. And I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
too accurate.
Seriously.
What's up, please?
Yo, what's up?
What's going
Got
on?
Lloyd Vines in here.
What's up, guys? Hey, y'all.
Yep.
Dealing with some,
What's happening?
trying to get my fucking apartment stuff figured out back
Oh.
home.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
My landlord, they're just like being super unresponsive, and I'm like, yo,
Oh.
the lease was up on the 1st. Like,
Oh shit.
I have a tenant trying to move in. Like, why are y'all
Yeah.
not responding?
Oh,
You gotta pay
no.
rent.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, that's extreme.
But yeah, it's getting figured out. It's all good.
I'll never fall in love
Oh, yeah,
again.
hopefully I mean, it's on them at that point. You
Yeah.
know, so
I've been keeping my screenshots of my receipts
good.
just in case they say
Yeah,
something.
good idea.
I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again.
Because they know we're not trying to
I'll never
leave.
fall in
They
love
know I
again.
want to keep it and stuff. So
Yeah. I see.
I don't think
So
love
letting
is
them-
something that happens in your adult life.
y'all want 2 people's rent?
I'll never fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your
This is gonna be so sick.
I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life.
I'm gonna just have a little bit of delay on, or a lot of delay on one track and make it hella quiet.
I don't think I'll ever fall in love again.
I don't know how to sync delays very well. I want it to be like a long delay in time. Oh, here we go. Do it.
I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I I think love is something that happens in your adult life. I don't think love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Think I'll ever fall in love again. Think I'll ever fall in love again. I'll ever fall in love. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. Fall in love again.
Oh, I just want love again too.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Love again. Love again. Love again. On love again. Fall in love. Fall in love again. Fall in love again.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Fall in love again. I don't think love. Fall in love again. I don't think love. Something that happens in your adult life. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Adult life. Your adult life. Your adult life. Your adult life. Then I met that girl. Your adult life. Fall in love again. Fall in love again.
Oh God, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Fall in love again.
So.
Fall in love again.
There we go.
I don't know what that was.
That's probably the synth bass.
Yeah, totally. That's what it is. Nice.
Fall in love again.
That's a little hot. So now I'm gonna bounce this just the delay to another track,
Okay.
and so I can blend it in however I want.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Why is it so darn loud though? Going into that, I don't understand. Oh, something else is going in there. Oh. I gotcha. Let's do this. Oh, cool. Word. So I need to use a bus that's not being used. Let's see if this one's unused. 5, 6. Bus 6. This could do it. Oh, right, yeah. Cool.
Friend again. Fall in love again.
This is sick.
Yeah, dude. I dig it.
Yeah.
This is a good collab. Like.
Oh
really
God,
makes
it's so
sense with
rad.
the-
Yeah.
Like,
Fall in love again.
It's really fun.
that's.
I'm so glad he thought to do this.
Fall in love again.
It'll make a good video too.
Yeah.
Your adult life.
Do some interesting cuts.
Yeah, totally.
Respond to the music.
Your adult life.
Sick. God, it's so fun.
That's
It's like
dope.
insanely fun.
I love it.
I can put this back in. Turn the delay off on this normal track. Fuck with it.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Cool beans. As they say.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I don't know. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I don't know. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my god, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. And I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends. I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my god, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. And I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
That's so good, man.
I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. And I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, really fun.
I like it.
I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my god, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. And I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
Over here working on a remix for Dave Ross's comedy album. If you haven't heard it yet, Dave Ross is he's a sick comedian, and his comedy album is called The Only Man to, what is it? The Only Man that's ever had sex.
Yeah.
The only man that's ever had sex.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like, super emotional. It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my god, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. And I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
Noise.
Friend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. I think I'll ever fall in love again. Ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl.
So cool.
Dude.
Just rapping, man. Yeah.
I'll ever fall in love again.
Oh.
I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
Sick. It sounded hella cool.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not. I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like.
I'm gonna go turn on an amp, but you listen.
I mean, I guess maybe your 20s are fine if you're not, like,
Oh, I'm
super
talking to
emotional.
Instagram.
It's not super emotional. I'm so emotional. It is nice. I'm still that emotional. It just doesn't happen as often. So it's surprising. I still hit that high though. Like, oh my god, the last girl I dated. I met her after a year of being single and just feeling so even keeled and saying shit like, man, I love not having a girlfriend. I do not want a girlfriend. I don't think I'll ever want a girlfriend again. I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. I don't think love is something that happens in your adult life. Then I met that girl, and 5 seconds into our first date, I was like, I want to live in your heart. It was so extreme. Is there room? It seems big. So we are friends.
What did you say, brother man?
I said I was gonna go turn on an amp,
Oh,
but I was
see.
talking to Instagram anyway.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's all bueno.
Noise. Dude, I love your space. It's so
Isn't it
cozy
dope?
and cool, man. I love it.
Yeah,
So
feels
nice.
good in here.
Mm-hmm. The creative vibes going.
Yeah, totally. Yo, guys, I want to watch Kate chant. Hey, Shady, what's up? I'm gonna go watch Kate chant on. She's gonna read Hare Krishna, like a sacred Hare Krishna text. So if you guys want to join, it's I'll send out. Actually, I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna go. I'll be back though. We could all actually watch in here. I'm just gonna do that.
Cool.
Let's see, working on Dave Ross comedy remix LP. Whoops. Hope everybody's doing sick though. Hey Shady, it's always nice to see you here. This is Skylar, by the way, everybody. It's my friend Skylar. Dave Ross.
She does the Hare Krishna every day?
Yeah, every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's dude, it's been helping me so much during this. It's like I don't even know what most of the time what she's saying when she's chanting because it's all in
Sure.
Sanskrit.
Yeah, yeah.
but it works. But when she reads, she reads in English.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna tune into that right now, actually.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's the best. Okay, so her thing is hi Kate.
That happens on Balram's appearance day is auspicious.
Here, I'm gonna type her thing in here. Down here. So if you guys what's up? It's here is her handle.
I think I'm just gonna start
On
the So last year I went to
she's been reading this. That's like a 700-page book, but she's been reading it like 20 minutes a day, and so we're already like halfway through it.
Wow. Yeah, even a little bit of day.
Yeah, and it's just really, really dope. It's exceedingly dope. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna grab a little speaker so I can turn it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we're on page 390, so probably in the 400s. So we're in the middle of the page where it says 221, if you have your book. Hearing the news, the men and women moved by the roadside left their household work and ran after the royal travelers. Affection, they all rejoiced and attained of their life. One woman lovingly
Can't really
said
see
to
my
inform
screen,
the
but-
same. Dear companion, their amiability and affection are also similar, and their gait too resembles that of Ram and Lakshman. Only their dress is not the same, and they are not accompanied by Sita, my friend. And an army complete in its 4 limbs, horse and foot, elephants and chariots, is marching
So
before
it's just
them.
like one of these like sacred
Moreover, they do not wear a
texts,
cheerful
sacred
countenance,
stories,
and their heart is heavy with
but
sorrow.
it's
This
reminiscent
difference
of
makes
other
me
ones
doubt their identity with
because
Ram
it's
and
like the
Lakshman,
one story or
friend.
whatever.
Her
But I never
argument
heard
appealed
this
to the
one.
rest of the women, and they
Yeah.
said, "There is none so clever as she." Applauding the latter and admiring the truth of her remarks, another woman spoke in sweet accents. She lovingly narrated the whole episode as to how the festivities in connection to Sri Ram's installation had been obstructed. She then began to praise Bharat's amiability, affection, genial disposition, and good luck.
She's the
Journeying on
best.
foot, living on free
She's
souls,
she's the
relinquishing
guitar
his
player for
sovereignty
this famous
bestowed by his
hardcore band
father,
called 108.
Bharat is proceeding to persuade the
And she
chief
has
of
an acoustic
Raghusan to
project called
return.
Project
Who
Kate.
can equal Bharat today?
Project Kate, that's what's
Yeah, that's the
Bharat's
reason.
brotherly
Today's a
affection,
lot of
devotion,
acoustic
and
music, and
conduct
that's the reason
dispel
it's
the
because of
woes
her.
and evil of those
She was in a
who
hardcore
working
band,
with
but she
them.
did acoustic stuff on the side. So
Whatever
we're
may
like,
be
let's do
said with
that.
regard to them, dear friend,
She's
will be
married
quite
to the
inadequate.
dude who
It
runs
is
our
no
record
wonder
label
that the
too.
brother of Sri
So
Ram
we
should
go
be
way back to the beginning of like the
like
Sins of this
that.
story.
All of us
Yeah.
who have seen Bharat and his younger brother have become praiseworthy among women. Hearing of his virtues and seeing his forlorn state,
Shady's on
they
here too.
lamented,
That's so sick.
"Surely
Shady,
he
that's
is
so
not a fit
sick.
son for such a vile mother as Kaikeyi." Someone said, "The queen mother Kaikeyi is not to blame at all.
This
All
is
this
who I
has
was
been
gonna.
accomplished by
I was
God,
gonna
who is so
send you the link.
favorably
Yes,
this
disposed
is
to
her.
us. Of what account
But
are
like
we
she
vile
does this
women,
on her yoga page.
excluded both from secular
reading,
and Vedic
and then
rites and impure by
the
birth,
other
as
one,
well as
she
by
is,
doing things, who dwell
she
in
sings
a
with the
cursed
harmonium.
region within
Yeah, I
a
really want to
wretched
hear that. That's
village,
amazing.
and are the worst of our
That's
class,
so cool.
that we should have such a
I love
sight,
harmonium.
Yeah.
which is a reward of great religious merit. There was a similar rejoicing and wonder in every village, it seemed, as if a celestial tree had sprung up in the desert. At the sight of Bharat, the good fortune of the people by the roadside manifested itself through the will of Providence. Prayag had been brought within easy reach of the people of Simhasala, which is Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka, right? Reminds me. Ceylon is Thailand? What does that become later? Anyway. Hearing his own praises as well as Sri Ram's virtues, Bharat went on his way thinking of Sri Ram. Whenever he happened to see holy waters, he bathed in them, and whenever he caught sight of a hermitage or a temple, he made obeisances to it. asking in his heart only one boon, devotion to the lotus feet of Sita and Ram. Whomever he met, be he a Kola or any other forester, or even if he were an anchorite, a religious student, a recluse, or a hermit, he would salute him and inquire which part of the forest were Ram, Lakshman, and Videha's daughter Sita. They told him all the news of the Lord, and at the sight of God.
Hey y'all, I'm used to watching this outside in the sun, so I'm gonna go do that. But you should watch her on the Bhakti Marg thing. And I'll be back here later. Thank you for hanging out, though.
He would make inquiries from all.
Love you all so much. Say bye to Skylar, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Constantinople.
Have a wonderful day.